econ students, this is Jacob Clifford. Welcome to EconMovies. In this episode, we're going to look at one of my favorite Pixar movies, Inside Out. I love this movie. It perfectly captures the feelings and emotions of childhood.
First day of school, very, very exciting.
You probably know the story. Riley is 11 years old and she's struggling with an unwanted move to San Francisco.
Okay, not what I had in mind.
Her emotions, joy, sadness, fear, anger, and disgust each take turns influencing her actions. Joy works hard to keep Riley happy, but when she and sadness are accidentally swept out of headquarters, they must journey through Riley's memories and imagination to get back.
We just have to get back to headquarters, plug the core memories in, and Riley will be back to normal.
Because fear, anger, and disgust are calling the shots, Riley decides to run away. But Joy eventually realizes that sadness is essential for emotional growth, so Riley changes her mind and reconnects with her family. Okay, but where's the economics? Just like Riley, young people today are facing sudden and difficult changes. Political polarization, rapid technological change, and economic uncertainty have many people questioning what's the best way forward. And today, only about 40% of Americans between the ages of 18 and 29 have a positive view of capitalism. And when they get online, there's no thoughtful debate, there's just bickering and arguing.
You can whine about American oppression all you want, but you're using an iPhone made by the free market to complain about a system that gave it to you.
Many people feel that capitalism is cold or immoral, which is why some are ready to hop on the socialism bus. Now, if you're on that bus, that's fine, but it's important for you to do your research and fully understand the trade-offs of each system. So in this video, let's talk about capitalism.
Oh yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Capitalists think socialists are like Riley's imaginary friend Bing Bong. His heart is in the right place, but he's not grounded in reality.
Welcome to Imagination Land.
Imagination Land?
Sure, I come here all the time. I'm practically the mayor.
Sure, it would be great if there was a system that made everybody happy.
This is the circle of sadness. Your job is to make sure that all the sadness stays inside of it.
Capitalism recognizes the harsh realities of life. It embraces the joy and the sadness. There is no perfect system that can make everybody happy, so the most we can do is adopt a way that creates the best incentives. Let me explain. In the movie, Riley has 5 core memories, and capitalism has 5 core principles. They are private property, individual choice, competition, the profit motive, and limited government. Now, most Americans agree with the first two. If you own a house or a car or a business, it's yours and the government can't just take it. And on top of that, you're free to choose what you want your life to be like. You can choose where to live, what to study, where to work, or whether you want to work more or less or not at all. The point is, Americans embrace these 2 principles. But these other ones often trigger 3 strong emotions: fear, anger, and disgust. Competition is scary. When you graduate, you have to compete to get a job, and then you have to compete to get promoted, and businesses have to compete for customers. And just like in sports, competition will always result in winners and losers. For example, look how competition in AI is affecting software engineers.
AI can lead to incredible advancements like medical breakthroughs and boost the economy. He believes it could also lead to half of entry-level white-collar jobs disappearing and 10 to 20% unemployment in the next 1 to 5 years.
Sure, it would be great if people didn't have to compete and every job earned high wages, but that's not very realistic.
Trophy Town, medals, ribbons, everyone's a winner. I won first place.
Competition is scary and stressful, but it creates the incentives that promote productivity, innovation, and prosperity.
I was up late last night figuring out a new plan.
Now let's talk about the profit motive. Many people feel angry when they think that companies only care about profit. But profit-hungry capitalists can't steal your money. They have to earn it and make something that you want. And if they don't make the things that consumers want, then they're going to go out of business.
What the heck is
Who
that?
puts broccoli on pizza?
That's it. I'm done.
It would be great if people made food out of the kindness of their heart, but again, that's not very realistic.
Hey, you guys hungry? There's French fry forest.
No way!
And for some people, anger over the profit motive causes them to look for other options.
I'm Zahran Mamdani, and as mayor, I will create a network of city-owned grocery stores. These stores will operate without a profit motive or having to pay property taxes or rent, and will pass on those savings to you.
Before you jump on the bus, do your research.
No profit motive. That appeals to people. But the profit motive is exactly what keeps stores stocked and why we spend much less on food than we did 100 years ago. And why we have more options.
Hundreds of sales every week?
We have choices because capitalists must compete. to get your dollars.
Capitalists know that people are inherently self-interested, so voluntary exchange and competition regulate the greed of the profit motive. Now, what about limited government? Understandably, people feel disgust when they see poverty, homelessness, and income inequality. And it seems like the best solution is to have more government involvement, like a higher minimum wage, more affordable housing, and expanded public assistance programs. But the problem is that government projects and programs aren't bound by competition and the profit motive. This often leads to waste and inefficiency. And there's no better example than the HighSpeed Rail project in my home state of California.
We're not walking, we're taking the train of thought.
The train, of course.
It was supposed to go from Los Angeles to San Francisco in about 3 hours.
If we hurry, we can catch it.
This isn't another one of your shortcuts, is it?
Yeah!
At the time, it was estimated to cost $33 billion and would be complete by 2020. The latest estimates show it will cost up to $128 billion to connect San Francisco to LA.
By any objective measure, high-speed rail has been a disaster. It is billions of dollars, $100 billion over budget, and decades behind schedule.
It would be great if government projects and programs were as efficient as private businesses, but again, not realistic.
Ow! Ow!
What's going on?
I cried candy. Try the caramel, it's delicious.
Ooh.
Capitalism isn't perfect. In fact, no system is. But these core principles create the incentives for people to work together and produce the goods and services that society wants. And in the end, keep in mind that capitalism and socialism can and do coexist. Most countries have mixed economies where they have the incentives of capitalism and the safety nets of socialism. But human nature and history suggest that pure socialism on its own can't solve the world's problems.
Wait, stop! I want to get off!
Hey, I hope you enjoyed this episode of EconMovies. If you liked it, please give it a like and subscribe. And be sure to let me know in the comments below what movie you want me to do next and what concepts you want me to cover. Thanks for watching. Until next time.